Well, if you didn't know Jack Levine, you would have been under a rock for some 30 plus years, okay?
It's hard to describe Jack. They threw the mold away when they made him. He's an exceptional character. His heart is so pure, sometimes it's scary.
He tries. He's just a real supportive person. You know, that's one of the good things, is as a husband, he's a very supportive, loving person.
Jack Levine is probably the most optimistic, the most, the kindest, pushy person you ever want to meet.
And he's relentless, real relentless. And so he never gives up. And I think that is a true sign of a surety of success, is when you just never give up.
Let me put it this way. If you don't know Jack, not only will you meet, when you run into him and meet him, you will within weeks have other people, be connected to other people that have shared interests. And these shared interests may not be your job, it may likely deal with philanthropy or volunteerism, or what he calls as time philanthropy.
He was described by Dan Webster once to me as a guy that knew enough people to get enough done to make enough impact, which is pretty strong.
Jack's a person that you cannot find yourself saying no to, no matter whether you think you want to, but when you sit down and have that conversation with Jack, more often than not, you're going to walk away going, okay, I agree, Jack. So he has that personality, charming personality, and he'll charm the money right out of your pocket, quite honestly.
The recognition that is presented each year to a worthy person, I call him a servant leader of our great state of Florida. It's presented every year, and it's through the Lofton and Reno Child Center Award. And this year, the recipient being recognized is Jack Levine. And Jack has done so much for this community, for the state of Florida. I mean, he is everywhere. When I say an advocate for children and mothers and babies, that's Jack Levine. He does not hesitate to roll up his sleeves, to go out and, I won't use the word fight, I'll say strongly advocate on behalf of the health of mothers, the lives of babies, the lives of children. And that means so much because that's our next generation, and he recognized that a long time ago.
That's the one thing about Jack that I don't think anybody would dispute, is when it came to children's issues and it came about how do we coalesce a group of people around that issue to find ways in which we could make and solve problems, Jack was your guy.
In fact, it's very interesting, but if you go to the most conservative legislator and the most liberal legislator, they both like Jack Levine. And the reason they both like Jack Levine is because everyone loves children, and Jack is in that area of how do we help children. And so he's good friends with both of them. I mean, close friends, cell phone friends. And they know they may disagree on a lot of things, but not many people can pull that off.
When he held a news conference, you could hear a pin drop in the room when he called dramatic attention to Florida's children's needs with sound bites that sounded something like this. The only place there's not a waiting line for children in Florida is the morgue. You knew that was going to get quoted and sound bit in media pieces. Jack had a masterful touch of knowing how to dramatically call attention to the needs of Florida's children.
And so people can't just say general things to him and, try to hedge around the edges as far as not really knowing what they're talking about, because he usually always knows what he's talking about and has the facts and the numbers and whatever to back it up.
He is one of a kind, and I truly say that from my heart, that does not mind giving back. He does not mind connecting people to each other. He does not sit in the middle and say, well, I'm on this side or that side. Jack sits in the side of right. And that's what I admire about him more than anything. So I truly am appreciative that he is receiving this recognition, and also the fact that he's so humble in his work, in his daily walk, in this walk of trying to make sure that the late Governor Lofton Chiles' vision for healthy babies and a healthy start is a continuous thing across the state. It's not something that stops.
I think that Jack accepts everyone for who they are and believes everyone has value to give to the community. I think that is obvious in the last few years with his 4-generation work.
The whole idea of bringing all these folks together, that we're all in it together. It's not just about the kids and the future, but it's also about caring for our seniors and those that can have a more fulfilled life and a more enriched life by helping to be role models, to help provide financial support, to just be there, to love these children and to be mentors for them. So I think the whole idea that Jack has really brought and continues to bring full circle, in which I love and Florida Tax Force loves with Jack Levine, is it's all about all of our generations working together to make the Sunshine State the envy of the nation and the model for the rest of the world.
Oh, it would be a much more boring place without Jack, because Jack is just, he's just Jack.
We certainly still have miles to go with elevating the needs of children in Florida, but I can't imagine how far back in the pack we'd be if Jack Levine hadn't devoted so much of his career and life to these issues.
Children are better off in Florida because of Jack Levine. And I truly love the guy. He's a great man, and I'm so happy he's being recognized. As you know, I think most people watching this probably think he was already recognized for this award because he's been doing this for so long. And I think he's just been amazing for Florida.
If there weren't people like Jack in this world, I think that a lot of things, a lot of good things that are happening would not be able to happen.
What I think everybody should know about Jack, and I think most people probably do, but a few perhaps don't, is that this is a man who is filled with nothing but love and compassion for his fellow man. Jack's circumstances in life, his relationship with his father, molded him into the man that he is today. And that relationship, his father had a disability, and Jack will never ever allow a setback, and he doesn't believe others should allow setbacks to keep them from being as much as they were put here to be, that they have a purpose and that they should work very hard to achieve that purpose, because that's where he is. He is purpose-driven, is what I say about Jack Levine. That defines Jack Levine, purpose and mission-driven.
Hi, Papa. I love you.